Good morning, guys. This is a quick video in response to Naeem's post regarding the young lady that he met at the Bubenkluben, who he's teaching some kicks in exchange for German language lessons. And I think the gist of your question, Naeem, is increasing the leg strength or the hip flexor strength, that's what I would call it, so that she can kick or transition without incorporating other parts of her body for momentum due to presumably a lack of strength in the hip flexor area. So I'll show a couple little stretches. Basically, these are rising swings, but not with momentum with your body. And I'm going to show them in two ways. One is out of a stance, which I like to do because it teaches a transition to support the weight on one leg, which will also tell you how her leg strength is in that area. And it's a good balance exercise. Then I'll do feet together, which completely isolates the one leg and you don't get any momentum or any other thing into it. When you're in the stance, make sure that she's not straightening her leg and standing up, that she keeps her head height down and level. And if there's any balance issues, of course, she can hold on to a rail or a bench or your powerful Naeem shoulders or whatever like that. And this is what I'd recommend. So probably have her do, 5 in a stance, basically a 4 balance or a fighting stance, whatever, and then 5 with the feet together. And when I do them, I bring them up to the elbow, like my hands in a guard position, comes up to an elbow. I don't see any point in doing any higher because this isn't really a stretch to stretch your hamstrings. And once you get past a certain point, you kind of lose the value of working the hip flexor. So I'll demonstrate a couple and hopefully this will be beneficial. Sure, I'm in range here. So again, I'm wearing boots because I like to have a little bit extra resistance on my feet. And I always figure that I won't be barefoot, most likely, if I ever actually use any of this or do this stuff. So also make sure that when she's doing it, kind of like she's gripping the floor with her feet, kind of like this. That'll particularly on the support leg, that'll help her keep her balance a little bit better. It doesn't have to be a deep, traditional stance, just the transition. So you're going to be into here, don't rise up, don't use your back for momentum or anything. Keep it very specific into the hip flexor. Just like so. Have her do that, shake her leg out. You can go to the other leg if there's a fatigue issue. I personally feel that once fatigue hits in and form starts to suffer, if I do 20 of these and the last 12 the form's wrong, then 60% of the time I'm practicing the wrong form. To me, it's better to switch to the other and gradually build up the endurance with good form. The other way I would have her do it is with the feet together, just like so. Try not to incorporate any body into it. Slight bend in the support leg, just raise it up. So you'll find if you have her do these, or if you do these, you will gain quite a bit of strength in that hip flexor and be able to generate a lot of power. This is great for groin kicks and low things like that. Generate a lot of power without any snap or anything in your leg. Of course, you'd want to point your toes down and use your instep for those kicks. But at any rate, this is what I would recommend, and I hope you find this beneficial. Take care.